Hey everyone, it's Lisa Davis from Lisa Davis Body Construction, and today I'm on the beach. And even though I'm on the beach here, you can do this workout anywhere, because the only thing you need if you want a jump rope is a jump rope, and the muscle work doesn't require any equipment at all. And I'm clearly doing jump rope here for my warm-up, and I did it in between each muscle group set for some additional cardio. You can substitute whatever you want to do there, and you can make this workout be as long as you want it to be by just repeating several times, at least 3 times, the muscle work. And how long you put the cardio in is going to increase the length of time of the total workout. These types of workouts have really served me well. I just turned 56 years old, and this type of workout really keeps me strong all over my body. Of course, I change the muscle work activities that I do all the time, but the cardio also keeps my cardiovascular system strong, and I'm able to do a lot of things. If you're limited in any way on some of the stuff and you can't do it yet, just do what you can, and you'll eventually get stronger, and you'll be able to do more, and you'll become more flexible, and it's going to help you out a lot and help you reach your goals. And the nice thing is, anybody can do this kind of thing. If you're in really good shape, push hard, really push hard on the muscle work as well as the cardio. And if you're just starting out, listen to your body and work within your limits. So after you're nice and warmed up, we're going to do 2 deep squats with a front kick, and then 4 nice deep scissor lunges, and repeat that 10 times. You want to keep your feet flat on the floor while you're doing the squats, and dip your knees down low, especially on the back leg when you're doing the lunges. And obviously the front leg bends quite a bit as well, down to about a 90-degree bend. But I see a lot of people when they do these lunges, their back leg stays kind of straight, and we want to dip that back knee down. So that's what we're going to think about. So squat deep, kick, squat deep, kick, and 4 nice deep scissor lunges. When we use the large muscles of the body, especially the lower body like this, it can push your heart rate up pretty high. So you were already doing some cardio of some sort, and you were warmed up, and your heart rate was probably up. This is probably going to keep it up at this time. But the next thing we're going to do is come down to the ground, and your heart rate will probably drop. But we're going to focus really on just the muscle work. So nice, deep, full range of motion on all of the exercises that we're doing here. We're not worried about the cardio portion on the muscle work, only when we're doing the cardio stuff specifically. As I mentioned, the next section is now your hamstrings we're focusing on. The quads were our focus on the front of the leg during the lunges and the squats, but now we're going to focus on our hamstring. So you can see my foot is on my heel on an elevated surface. If you don't have a rock, you could use a step, you could use really anything. But I've even used weights, like a nice heavy weight. I'll put my foot on there. But notice that I have my foot flexed in dorsiflexion, and my other leg is straight up, and I'm lifting my hips as high as I can, and really trying to engage those hamstrings. So I do 10 reps on each leg, and then I repeat 10 reps on each leg again. And I really want to feel this. So if you need to do fewer or more, at least try to do 8. I'm doing 10, but trying to do at least 8. You can do more though. And we know that we're going to be repeating this whole series of exercises 2 more times after this, for a total of 3 times through. So just keep that in mind as you're working. We want to really feel it. Each thing we do, we really want to feel it. We're trying as hard as we can to get a full range of motion and a complete contraction of the muscles. Now you can see here that I have 2 towels set out. One to kind of cushion my hands, and do 5 nice deep push-ups. If you can do them out on your toes, that's the best, but 5. And then we're going to do 5 on our knees. If you start out on your knees, you can do the second set of 5 with a piked hip. And that will take it a little bit easier. And then have a little break. And then we're going to do some mountain climbers, but we're going to go diagonal. So we're going to pull from plank position, the knee towards the opposite shoulder, across and underneath the body. And we're going for about 20 of those. Once again, really pull tight. Pull that knee as close up to the front of the body as you can get it. Even though that is an abdominal exercise, we're thinking right now about the chest. The chest and shoulders are working hard here to hold us in that plank position while we do the lower body move. So now I'm doubling up my towels because I want a little bit more cushioning, and we're going to do 20 of these bicycles. And we've done bicycles before if you've done workouts with me. We want to make sure that we're not pulling on the head. I hope you can see that my hands are lightly touching behind my ears, but I'm not pulling on my head. And as we twist, we're thinking about leading the shoulder. The elbow comes up, but think about leading your shoulder towards the opposite knee. So 20 of those, and then take a little break and do 20 more. Again, really focus on complete contractions and pushing your low back downward as well. Trying to kind of pull the belly button in towards the spine, but really think about not pulling on the head. Can you see that there's space between my chin and my neck? We want to maintain that space there. So don't pull on your head, and just give it some support while you twist from the core. So I mentioned that you can add cardio in between, which of course I did. So I did some more jump rope for probably like 10 minutes, and then I repeated that because I wanted a total of an hour for my workout. Some people don't like to go that long, and there is nothing wrong with that. You can leave out the cardio in between and just do 3 sets through those muscle work exercises. You're going to get a great workout from those, and we'll get other muscle groups another day. As I mentioned, we want to do this whole set 3 times, focusing on the muscle groups here that we just worked on. Quads, hamstrings, your hip flexors are going to get worked, your glutes are going to get worked, your triceps and biceps, your chest. It's kind of a total body workout, even though some areas don't get hit as hard as others. But all the main muscle groups are going to get worked out with this. And I mentioned before too that these things have served me well. I think I'm doing pretty well, and you can do it too. Be careful, work within your limits, and stay diligent. You'll be strong, you'll feel better, you'll look better, and you'll probably live longer, and you'll be happy. I hope you have a fantastic workout. Comment below if you like these kind of workouts, how they serve you. I would love to hear your stories.